boys. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some working on the car today. Obviously, we're gonna be working on these bumpers, and we're gonna be working on this under panel. So as you can see, it's separated, you know. So that's unfortunate. I wish I can say, oh, I love my boy, or something drift related, but that happened while I was putting the car on the freaking trailer. But anyway, let's get to fix it. Maybe today is the day I can show it to you how to fix fiberglass. Again, that's my way of doing it. There's a million other way of doing it. But bumper damage we're talking about, it's kind of like, it's cracked open because I freaking smashed into it. But I'm gonna undo this zip ties as well. And I'm gonna grab all the stuff and I hit the side here, completely wide open. But we are going to fix this thing today. So let me go get the tools and stuff that I need to fix this. Alright boys, so I got the stuff I need. So you're gonna need masking tape. That's probably not gonna be enough, so I bought another one. Something wide because you want to tape this good, not that thin one. I took all the zip ties, right? So you're gonna need this. I just bought two. And then you're gonna need this. You don't need that much to do this job, but I usually have the big size. That's the hardener for this. Well, this is nothing to do with this one, but for different project. And then you're gonna need some kind of sanding machine, or simply just need something rough. This is 80 grip, or 60, or 40, or anything that rough. So what I want to do is just scuff it up so that this thing will stay, right? And then something to pour this in, and something to spread the resin. Now you can use like a glove. Sometimes when I don't have this, I usually just pour and just spread it out. But if you have this, probably the easiest to do. And then you need scissors to cut this thing to the size you want. So first thing you want to do is get the sandpaper, right? And you're gonna sand about just this back area, wherever you want to put your fiberglass. So you're gonna be basically gonna sand this. Obviously I'm not gonna manually sand it, I'm gonna use the air tools because it's faster. But so basically you want to sand in the back here, in the back of this, right? And then wherever the crack is. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to come back, okay? So I started doing it, as you can see, but unfortunately I can't really get the angle. So we're gonna have to sand that down with the freaking hand. So try to get as rough shape sandpaper as possible so you don't, here stuck for a long time. All you have to do is just scuff it up, just make it clean. So the stuff is stuck, can, stick, it's just not gonna peel out. So basically I did all that to here, just like that, just scuff it up a little bit. That's all you need to do, I might gonna sand a little more with like 36, but that's basically all you have to do. Don't question me about this bondo. I did bondo before I cracked it. It's because it's getting thin, and I figure just give some extra. That's why it's pretty good. This bondo is fiberglass bondo, and look, it's like about to peel, but I just wanted to give some strength because when I got burnt here, it was so thin. So but anyway, that's why I feel that thing a little bit, but broke already because after I hit it. But next thing I want to do is clean this all. Once I finish that sanding there, next thing you want to do is clean all the stuff, right? And I'll be right back. All right, just like a quick view again. First thing what you gotta do, you gotta clean the area, sand it up, and we are going to put the quotes on the resins. Put the sheets, resin, sheets. That's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, I cut out the pieces, so it's ready to go. Put it on and put the hardener. We're gonna mix this with the brushes, and then we can apply it to those. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, so I did the resin thing like that. But to be really exact, if you want to fix this situation right, you have to wait this thing to dry, right? Unfortunately, once it dry, take the vice grip off and finish the edges. But honestly, time wise, and I'm not, it's okay for me, it's okay to have a little crack on the edge anyway, because there's a piece on that covers it. You don't even see it there. So I'm probably not gonna bother it this time. but that's the right way of doing it, so it's completely sealed. But other thing I wanted to show was I put paper towel there. The reason why is this resin, as you can see, it won't to run down, and then doing that, it just stops it there, which it's not really needed, but just some tips that I learned over years, and that's that. And again, this one is pretty nice, came out, and then it's very solid if you ask me. So I did 2 layers. If you want to do 3, you can, depend on how bad the damage is. Like my skyline, some spot I did 3, and I tell you what, that thing got really strong. Like I got hit by so many people and never crack. So if you want to be strong, but it gets really heavy quick. So all right, so once that's done, and you're gonna put pieces together, right, like that, and then you want to make it fresh as possible, and then we're going to masking tape these together so it stays. So after that, we turn it around, make sure you got sanded everything, and then we're gonna put the resin on the back. So we're gonna go tape this thing right now quick. All right, so once everything is taped together, now we're gonna put the resin and this stuff here. So first you're gonna cut to the size you want to use for that. Here I would like to use like 2 or 3 layer usually. If you're doing it, you might as well make it stronger. So I would do like 2 or 3 layers, depending on where. It's gonna get heavier. Like my rear bumper on the Skyline, the R34 over there, it was very heavy, but it was really strong too. Like it was very strong. So I mean, depending on how you want it. I usually put like 3 layer of these, so it's very thick, so it doesn't break easily. Or if you just want it nice to stay and you want to be light, and just do like 1 or 2. All right, so I got this thing upside down too. As you can see, it's one piece connected together now, no more zip tied. I'm gonna cut this down, this fiberglass. But again, this piece, it literally just shows over here only because it just stick out that much. Like I said, again, I wish I did this. Now I'm gonna go mix it and gotta wait another day this to dry, but it is what it is. And yeah, so this is the other side where I connected. Like if you really look at it, I didn't really do a good job on this one, taping job at the exact, because it's a little high, but it's very simple. All you have to do now is grind this flat and just fill this hole here, and it should be fine. But again, I'm not gonna make a mess. And then it's literally, you can't really tell that. I'm just gonna, if I just put like black here, I think I'm not gonna even bother with painting, to be honest with this. Until I completely show it, I gotta do body work on it. I don't think I'm gonna bother. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna even bother painting this. It's good enough. Like, you literally just see the edges on these, so I'm just gonna touch it up, and I think I'm gonna call it. I was thinking to paint it, but again, I only have 1 day, so. Alright boys, so this is how I do it, the fiberglass repair. Again, you can do multiple other way and whatnot, but that's the way I do it. So next day, once you know what, I forgot to do this completely yesterday, so I'm gonna do this quick. But once you finish that, you take this off, right, the tape that you put up, and then obviously it's kind of like stuck there usually, so it's kind of hard to peel out like this, but luckily this one does. And now it's very smooth each other here, so all you have to do is sand this down and then fill it. But I don't think I'm gonna paint it, so because I'm kind of like, I gotta finish this today, so we can go, when I come back from Japan, we can go drive. So I don't think it's actually cold right now. I don't know if you can see on the video, I can see my breast, so it's very cold. So we're not gonna be painting this weekend, so we're just gonna put this back into the car so we all right, so it's the other side now, and look, it's so together now, like it can't even move. It's very strong. So that's how I do it, like I said earlier. And now all you have to do is grind this down a little, make it flat, fill it, and then you're good to go, And yeah, this one is very nice too. It's very smooth. It literally, I can't even literally feel it. So if I put like a blue here, it'll be so dope. But I might just touch this up for now. I don't know. Then I don't have to paint it. and wait till until I really fuck this up. And now we're gonna flip this on the other side, so let's take a look at this black one. All right, so everything, so you know, I don't know if you could see on time lapse, but what you do is you put your resin on the crack. So before the sheet, right, you put the resin, brush it, and then you put your, you put your sheet, put resin, put sheet, resin. That's what you do. So you do all that, and I did all that. Nice. And so after you dry tomorrow, I put 2 sheet there, 2 sheet there, and then that one I put 3 over there, just because that's like, it was completely cracked, like cut in half, so I made it a little stronger. And then if you really care, you sand this down, you feel it nice, and but this is underneath, I don't care. So I'm literally just gonna leave it exactly like this. I'm not gonna even sand it. But what you usually do to make it nice, if this is the other side, you can sand it down and stuff, and then make it clean. But again, this is the bottom, I don't even care. So it's gonna crack again. So that's how so at least it stayed together. So one thing you're gonna do after this, once this dry, take the paper off, and you're gonna sand the other side of it, and then you fill the hole that I made with zip tie, right? You grind that down, but that's gonna be another time. But that's basically how you do the fiberglass work. So now it's gonna be really stick together. So if you guys are curious, today's video is about fiberglassing it. And I show you what you need on the stuff wise to do, and yeah. But anyway, hopefully I taught you guys some tips on how to do mini fiberglass work on that. If you usually on outside, inside like this, who cares about looks, and I wouldn't even bother sanding it. But it's depend on if you're doing it for a customer or whatnot, right? You wanna make it look obvious that it's no body worked on, and you're gonna have to sand that down smooth in primer or whatever, so you can tell. But for me, it's a drift car, it's gonna get cracked again, so you're just gonna leave it off like that. It's for me, So again, that's how I do it. And if you like the content, and then if you want to come back, give me a subscribe on this channel, and give me a comments, and give me a likes, and I will see you guys on next video, boys. Thank you for watching today's video.